Hello, it's Pete Thorn. Welcome to my studio. We're here today to look at the Providence Stampede DT distortion box. It's a lovely shade of yellow. It sounds great. You heard it on all the guitars at the beginning of the video. And this video shall serve as a full demonstration of its capabilities. So if you're ready, I know I am, let's get started. Okay, so to start off, I'm running into a divided by 13 RSA 31 over here. It's kind of like an AC 30 style amp, and I got a cool bass clean tone going, and it sounds like this. Okay, that's with no pedal. Amp set on about 2, so, you know, pretty moderate volume. Turning on the Providence Stampede DT. Okay, so for that tone, I've got the gain actually set pretty low. You can see a picture of the pedal on your screen there, and the gain's set down around 9 o'clock. The pedal basically doesn't really get clean. If I back the gain all the way down, that's with the gain off. So you're going to get some level of distortion all the time. This pedal has a lot of distortion in it. And it's also got a lot of output. I've got the output set on half right now, and you can hear the difference between the dry, clean sound and then when I engage the pedal. So I got it set right at about unity gain right now. So there's plenty of output and plenty of gain in this pedal. So this pedal's got nice full thick mids no matter where you set the tone controls or any of the other controls. And that's cool because it helps your tone stay forward in the mix. And it's just kind of generally a rowdy sounding pedal. It's definitely a distortion, not an overdrive. Almost maybe veers into fuzz territory as you get the gain up high above, say, halfway. So I'll demonstrate that in a minute, but first I'll just play a little bit more. Alright, let's check out the controls on the Stampede DT. I got the pedal up on my desk here now. So I've had the bass on halfway for the whole video, so let's turn it down a little bit to start. So here's what it sounds like halfway. Turning it down. Back up to half. Okay, now about 3/4 of the way up. Okay, you can get tons of bass if that's what you want. The treble control is interesting because it seems to be sort of centered in the high mids to me. So even when you turn it down, the pedal still retains a presence on the top end, like a clarity. And when it's turned down about 9 o'clock, the pedal sounds the most amp-like to me, like this. Okay, if I turn it all the way off, bring it up now, about where I had it. Okay, I'll bring it up to halfway. And this is about 2 o'clock, and this almost takes on that sort of cocked wah character when it's about 2 o'clock. So if you really want a solo to cut through, you could kind of set it up at about 2 o'clock, and it would just give you that mid-range cut. Alright, let's check out the gain control now. So as I was saying earlier in the video, when the gain is low, say around 9 o'clock, the pedal retains kind of an amp-like character and stays pretty tight. Okay, as you bring the gain up to about halfway, things get really dense. The pedal sounds really thick and things get quite distorted, and it's still got a distortion character basically. Okay, as the gain gets up above halfway, say around 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that, the pedal almost turns into a fuzz to me. So with the gain up about 3/4 of the way, it's almost got this tone. You know, it's just that like wall of fuzz distortion basically, and it'll pretty much sustain forever at this setting.